Good morning, 19th of October 2022. Heading on my way to Minsk on a very cheap electrical train. And let's see if you can see it back here. Leaving from Baranovichi, and its cost is about a little bit over $1 US. So that's 130 kilometers. You can't beat a price like that. These are the types of trains also used in Ukraine to transport troops, so in case you're interested in that. Well, anyway, all aboard. This is what it's like on the inside. It's obviously a Soviet era train. It's leaving at 6:30 this morning from Baranovichi. One of the disadvantages of taking one of these electrical trains is that it takes a little while longer to get to Minsk. I think it's over 2 hour ride. (8:45) and just landed here in Minsk at Institut Kultury. So now I'm on Prospect Partizanskia here in Minsk, and I just want to mention a few things that I've heard in the news lately. One, it's not really related to Europe, of course, is the problem that they're having like tens of thousands of people protesting in Haiti. What that's about? It's something about leadership down there. They don't like the leader or whatever, and then poverty, the usual things, just like in Europe. You have in Paris the same thing, and Prague, and all over Czech Republic and Germany. Most of this stuff's not getting reported in the news anywhere, but you know the deal. And soon to a city near you. So, yeah, but the biggest news is, at least to me, what I find the biggest news is all this news now surrounding the coronaviruses. Apparently the University of Boston, or Boston University, well, whether there's a difference or not, I don't know. They've come up with some much more deadly coronavirus that they've invented. And of course, a lot of people, including myself, of course, are getting quite irate that they even make such a thing. Why are they even making these viruses? You think about it. These viruses were basically unheard of, that animal sicknesses can be passed on to humans before they started messing around there with the NIH and Eco Health Alliance and all of these people. And then supposedly some coronavirus, the COVID-19, escaped from the lab, and it's strange that before that they were coming up with these SARS-1, SARS-2, all these magical sicknesses, swine flu, and all this kind of crap. And if you think that this is all just coming out of coincidence, I got a bridge to sell you, and it's not in the Crimea. So, but yeah, boy, and that's not it. Supposedly there are new coronaviruses supposed to be more deadly. Where do you think these things come from? What a bunch of crap, and that's mostly what changed my life was all of these mandates surrounding this first coronavirus. And of course, Bill Gates has been promising all the time that there's going to be more viruses and more deadly. What did he say? You have to look up all these quotes yourself, but it's things that you can't make up. You can't make up this stuff that these guys say. It's like they're telegraphing exactly what's going on, and as if it's supposed to be happening by coincidence or whatnot. Yeah. But then another little piece of news. I'm hearing here from a lot of people in Belarus, and now, of course, even in Minsk, all these moves in in Poland and the Baltic republics, and they're amassing tanks and everything possible on the border. And I mentioned in some other video that I got it from another person. I haven't seen it myself, but I have no doubt that it's true. It was a pretty reliable internet person, Emil Kosman, was mentioning that Poland has ordered like 500 HIMARS from the United States. And like I said, the United States doesn't even have 500 HIMARS. I don't think they've ever produced 500 HIMARS yet. I don't even know if they've gotten half that many ever produced. I don't think they've even had 200 ever made. But Poland wants 500, and I wonder where they're getting all their money, you know, where they're going to get their money. You know, they think they're going to come up with these, it's going to be billions of dollars for those HIMARS. And then what about all the ammunition for them? And apparently they've also ordered 300 of some sophisticated artillery pieces from South Korea. That really makes you wonder, why do they need such a massive, huge amount of all these artillery pieces, unless they're planning on starting a war, you know? And it's not like Belarus has a big military. I think it's like 60,000 for the entire country. And now I'm hearing here in Belarus of people getting called up for some sort of a draft. So Belarus is getting ready because they realize that Poland has got some moves coming out here. And Belarus, even some of these troops that came from Russia, 9,000. Oh wow, what a lot! And these are meant for defensive purposes. And 9,000 isn't very much. That's like, I don't know, what is there in a battalion? 9 battalions? It's not very big, really. So, and that's just, like I said, for defensive purposes, in case Poland does attack. But it looks like they are, and it looks like 9,000 is not enough. So, but that's about all I have to say for today. And stay safe. I hope I can stay safe, because one of the places I'm going to be staying in, Baranovichi, is one of the big targets for Poland. That's one place they really want. And I'm not probably going to be making so many of these videos in the near future, because I met some Oriental students while I was in that Uzbekistan restaurant, which I made a video from, and they informed me that there's a university in Baranovichi, which nobody that I've ever talked to ever knew about this university. It's got some decent buildings and grounds there, and they even have areas where they can expand and build a lot more buildings. So that's kind of new to me, and it looks like it's quite a good learning institution. But they have, at a very good price, they have Russian classes for foreigners, and they're more successful than a lot of these schools in Minsk. And of course, they're even less expensive. So most of these people, I believe, that are going there, at least from what I heard, they're Chinese. And I've seen some Africans, so I'm assuming they might be in that school. But I met one African, and he was an engineer in a military base in Baranovichi. There's some military, and as a matter of fact, it's right by the university. I'll be making some films about that anyway, but I'll just be making less films because I'll be a student and I'll be starting to learn some Russian. So maybe I can make my videos a lot nicer when I know Russian. So anyway, stay safe. I'll try to stay safe. Hopefully the Poles aren't going to come across the border. You never know. Okay, till the next time. As I always forget, if you are just seeing this video, be sure to subscribe and maybe press a like. And my next video, I'm going tomorrow, by the way, I'm going to Grodno. So that might mean in a day or two, I should be posting a few videos from Grodno. So look forward to that. Till then.